So Lizard Skins has just released a new grip, and it looks like it's in direct competition with the buttendz. Historically, the Lizard Skins usually came in a roll, something like this. And yeah, similar to tape, it's got one sticky side, one side for the grip, and you just kind of like unravel it and roll it around your stick, and then boom, done, easy. Now, their new design looks exactly like the buttendz that we all know and love. It's the same idea. It comes with a spray bottle, like so, just exactly like buttendz. And it's a, yeah, it's a little slip-on kind of sleeve that just goes on your stick. Again, just like buttendz. In the package, it does come with instructions, and it's basically saying the exact same thing as what buttendz say. You want to get your adhesive and your grip, kind of spray the insides, make sure you get everywhere, and then kind of roll it around. Make sure you get the adhesive everywhere in the grip. Then I've got my ball hockey stick here. We're going to put it on this stick. We want to spray lightly on the stick, and then make sure it doesn't just drip all the way down. You want to get both things, and then so then slip it on like so, and twist and turn. So then once you get it on, you want to make sure that everything is lined up, especially if you're, OCD like me, everything's got to be straight and perfect. Then you also want to get a rag, kind of wipe down all the excess. And then once you have it kind of perfect or where you want it to be, you don't want to touch it, you want it just to let it dry. Something I should have mentioned before putting this on is that they also do advertise that these lines here are kind of markings that you can use to cut or trim down your Lizard Skin grip if you want it, because I know some people like their grip shorter. They don't need all this stuff. So you have that option if you want to cut your grip shorter. One more thing to mention is that the Lizard Skins is a lot easier to put on than the buttendz. The buttendz new is super hard to get over the stick and into the shaft. Whereas the Lizard Skins, as you saw, it was easy, just kind of slipped on. There was no really struggle really. But the buttendz, especially new, it's a struggle, huge struggle to put on. If the buttendz is used and you already took it off once, putting it back on for the second time, third time, then it's been worn in. But new, the buttendz is super tight, whereas this was pretty good to put on. So we're gonna let it dry and fast forward to tomorrow. All right, so it has been 24 hours since I put this on. And if you squeeze hard enough and move it around, this thing does move, which is concerning. With buttendz, after a day, that thing does not move at all. Whereas with Lizard Skins, with a reasonable amount of good force, you can wiggle it around, which seems to be a downside. But we'll continue on with the video. I'm going to take some shots, some stick handling, get some targets up, and I'll let you know my final thoughts. So shot around and stick handle with this, and it's not bad, but it's not great either. It's just kind of there. And for the price, now the old Lizard Skins, or I say the traditional one where you have to like unravel it and tape it around your stick, like these ones here. This one is 20 bucks Canadian. I paid 30 bucks Canadian for this. Buttendz right now is 35, 36 Canadian. Now, what does that mean in terms of tariffs and Canadian versus US dollar? I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea if this was tariffed or not. But basically, it's kind of in between the buttendz and the old Lizard Skins. And for the price increase for the Lizard Skins perspective, this being more expensive than the old one, I don't think it's worth it. If it's the same price, then I would be happily be getting these ones more. But since this is 10 bucks more and it's okay, I'd rather just stick to these ones. Now this does feel less bulky than this Lizard Skins. Also, it kind of depends how you tape your Lizard Skins, the one you have to unravel. If you really stretch it out and make the spacing really wide, then it'll be thinner. If if you're lazy like me, then it'll feel kind of bulky because everything's getting squished down. Whereas this, you don't have to worry about it. It's just ready, you know, a slip-on thing. But it does feel bulky. It does feel a little bit bulkier than the butt ends, and definitely, of course, bulkier than a regular tape job with regular tape. So yeah, for 30 bucks, I don't see the value of spending 10 bucks more to get this version of Lizard Skins, and it being so close to the butt ends being between 30 bucks and the butt ends 35, 36 bucks. I'd rather just spend the extra 5-6 bucks to get the butt ends because it feels nicer because you're already spending that money. So I don't necessarily recommend this product if you're looking between Lizard Skins, new versus old, and the butt ends. Just stick to the old Lizard Skins or the butt ends. This is not worth the money, in my opinion, and this thing is still moving on me. I'm curious if I play the whole game that this thing might slip up. And okay, look at that. Just by moving this, pushing it, I can move this up. I can see the dust line has moved. So yeah, there's that too. So yeah, in conclusion, not a fan of this. I'll make another video if my opinion changes, but so far, I don't think it's worth it. If you think otherwise or agree with me, let me know down in the comment section down below. Or if you have picked it up, let me know your thoughts. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.